Okay, we're underway with race number 5. So sub 15 minutes for the last race. We're looking for something closer to 14:30. And you can see just by the way the pacemaker's got out and committed towards this race, this is going to be quick at the front, really quick. One pacemaker in this race. We'll try and pick the winners out as we go, the different group bests and university bests and maybe some international bests as we start to see more
Charlie
athletes throughout the races as they start to hot up. This is the last of our open races before we go to an 800-metre race to break up the night's 5Ks. 2 laps of the track burn up after seeing lots of 12.5 laps run for all our 5K winners tonight. And then we'll be men's in the women's fields. Couple of fields to look out here. Tom Chandler, Harry Harford, Oliver Wade, Joshua Rowe, Brandon Darrell, Samuel Gilchild, couple of faster athletes in there, Owen Hine, the Kent AC athlete.
once you start, be right.
58 TV, looking for something around 14:10 here tonight.
Ben got through his session, he's through up beforehand.
Goes to sort of 14:10, 14:15. 68 is 14:10, so we'll keep an eye on the lap counts as they go around. And it is a big group of athletes at the front. Number 161 of the field. Gamble Ryan, that is from Thames Valley Harriers. PB of 14:16. 15:05.
Dan.
Dan's looking pretty comfortable at the front end of there.
That's right. She's sitting down, that's right.
Oh, right, yeah.
Thames Valley at the front. And the lap counter does seem to be working, so the clock isn't working. We've got the lap counter on there, but we've not got our electronic clock, so we can get the lap splits as they go around. We'll get a good idea of what sort of pace they're operating at. As I said, just as we say that, the pacemaker checks his watch, and we are looking for around about 68, which will take
2:19,
the athletes round to
2:18:19 at the front.
somewhere inside that 14:20, which will give a lot of our athletes personal best here this evening. We've seen loads and loads of PBs already come back. We know it's going to be fast, we just need the weather to play ball, which it has done. It's a little bit cool as we go up tonight, but the wind is dropping. The race is getting faster and faster. You can see Terry Borden in there from the rugby unit. That's Oliver Battersea at the front. And number 132 here in Lennon in behind, the Southampton athlete.
Yeah, it's about now. You need to do your long strides, really, isn't it?
Do all the drills out there. You're not in anyone's way. No one's trip over. You can just switch off a bit more.
14:35. And aiming for something inside of 14:30 tonight. So it is swift at the front. All those athletes looking to go inside that 14:30 sort of pace. You can see the Loughborough vest in there as well. African Violet of Loughborough.
28, 29, and 70s basically.
We saw some of the St Mary's alumni in that last race number 4. I'm sure we'll see lots of university athletes and the alumni. Yeah, just the one pacemaker in this race, but it is fast at the front, it's super quick. Trying to get an eye on some of those athletes at the front end of the race. Jack Woods in there, the Worthing District Harrier. PB recently a podium as well. It's amazing how many people ran personal best in that podium race. Up there in Leicester. James Sutter there for Marshall Milton Keynes AC.
Excuse me, Jordan.
Again, a season best at podium. Goes for 15 minutes.
I'm sure the viewers would love to see you changing.
Stick to that pace that you know is right for you. And try and make it as comfortable as you possibly can over that first 3 kilometres. It is starting to get a little bit spread out of the
69s.
That big train, and you can just start to see the little bit of gaps on that train. And people trying to jostle the position and get into position so they don't miss any breaks. It's really important to stay in touch. The athletes did a great job at that, just moving around into position to keep that train going and to keep that flow of the race moving forward. Pacemaker did a great job at the front. Dambo Ryan still in there. Harry Harper in the Birchfield Harrier. He's made a move towards the front of the race as well. He's tucked in there around about third place behind the pacemaker. Each athlete seems to take control of the film, just tucked in there, doing a little bit of work, and then moving out and moving round and just picking up the pace and helping each other out. That's the way we'll get fast times tonight. So a little bit of work done from each of the athletes, especially when there's a big trainer in there, and they can all help each other out. And again, the pacemaker looks smooth at the front.
That's 2K there.
68, you think he's bang on pace for around about 14:10, 14:15, which will bring a lot of these guys home inside the personal best place. So at the front, it is Battersea, the Thames Valley Harrier, looking good, looking strong, wearing number 7. 236 is Harry Harper, just tucked in behind him in the black strip. Just picking out some more numbers. John Fielding's on the back of that train as well.
Hi guys.
John. Number 88.
All right.
Good shout as well from Cornwall there, Steve. Charlie Jones from Bracknell going through, one of our younger athletes in the race. Another one of our under 20 winners. This will be a 5,000 metre track debut, I believe, for the Bracknell athletes.
Go behind that in the orange shorts.
Oliver Battersea.
Charlie East over the white cap.
Behind the pacemaker, you can see Oliver there in the blue strip. That is a bit of a gap over there, but just going to have to do something about that.
This will be only halfway as they enter the home straight.
Just start to move around and close that gap, and it's done. And that sort of gentle pace as well.
7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 7, 12, something like that.
And they're working together nicely.
Release that.
Spectators, keep the noise coming for them. They're doing great already.
Inside 14
Jack
vertical
Wilson
pace.
is the one who made that move round. It's a good move, Chad, and he's right on the back of Oliver. But still leads away behind the pacemaker. So it's Battersea who leads away for 1 or 2 seconds.
All right, and Charlie. Dan's got tripped up a bit, I think.
And there are some more athletes to win. And then it is the chase back, and just like the other races, we'll keep an eye out for those big finishes who come from further back. We've seen it on 2 or 3 occasions now.
This will be
and they first come from that chase back, and they close the gaps down hard.
2.8.
And they make inroads with that final
8.03.
and it can make a big difference.
3K.
But at this speed of the front, it gets harder and harder to do that. And those 4 are away, and the pacemaker looks silky smooth at the front, pulling them round towards 14:10 pace, and the guys are getting on it and going after it, which is great to see. Spectators are going to need your help as they go right. Let's hear it for them. Let's go, gents. Battersea leads the way. In Leonard, in second from Southampton.
3K coming up in 8:35, 36, 37.
Just trying to get a handle on all 4 of those athletes who are in that lead group. And as I say that 4 becomes 3. It's just starting to break up. The pace is starting to get hotter as it gets later into the race. It just becomes a little bit harder if they can keep working together, especially for the 3K to stay together. It'll make a big, big difference. But it is that 4 becomes 3, and the pacemaker is still doing a fantastic job at the front.
3,200.
So 68
Got a mile to go.
It looks absolutely bang on. Battersea doing his best to keep in touch with the pacemaker. He's still going strong and pulling these guys out. He takes a look over his shoulder just to see if they're still there. And the answer is yes, they are still there. There's a little bit of a gap, but Battersea is
That's the pacemaking.
Let's go, guys. Let's stick with it. Aidan Lennon is now to think about going round.
Jordan, sorry.
Sorry, Mark.
Keep doing it, yeah.
Sorry.
What lane you in?
Looking good, the half team exactly.
that's what it said online, so.
29 third race.
Who's pacing it, do you know?
Well, the league is one.
So he's probably looking to set a 5,000 metre personal best, and it is Brett Rushman just starts to make a move down that back straight, and he goes past the pacemaker steps up, and just as we do that, he does open up a little bit of a gap. Battersea gets away, but it is Brett Rushman for the first time at the front, and he does extend that lead 2, 3, 4 metres. Can see his coach on the outside of the track, Andy Hopper there giving him a shout. Let's go, Brett. Andy's giving him a clap. He can come with a Ricky and Mia hands on the inside. But Brett Rushman, coached by Andy Hopper, is looking good. He's been running well over 10k, and he opens at the gap.
10:54.
3 laps to go. That last counter is ticking down as a big chase group who are coming strong back at those little speeders, and they're moving through really well. They're taking big hard. There was some big personal best yet again. And that gap has opened up. Brett Rushman has made a move, and he's going to have just over 1 kilometre to go. He is moving well. 14:10 roughly he thinks is the pace, but he has picked up slightly. And it has done some damage to this field, you can see. 10-15 metres now at the front. To the half speed exactly. So Battersea is in third, giving chase, but it is all out Brett Rushman at the front with 239, still in that lead with around about 10 metres, but is that gap starting to close here in London now? Doing a great job of closing that. Southampton athlete, and just as he saw that, other gap starts to close.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Hi, excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Again, smaller and smaller.
Sorry.
Hi, Charlie.
Cameraman trying to keep up on the inside the track. James Hancock's going through there. Let's go James, and John Fielding also doing a good job of sticking to the task. All these guys are flying down, hoping towards personal best. And now Oliver Battersea gets back on the front of that chase back. He's getting screamed at down the back straight. That was the thought.
Big crowd's down the back straight. That's about 12:36 over there. 600 to go.
So Rushman from Battersea, he's in second, and he's giving cheers. Spectators make some noise. The penultimate time you'll see them. Under 2 laps to go for race leaders. Absolutely flying now.
Yeah, he's got 1 lap to go.
4:50. Battersea gives cheers. As does Owen Leonard, and that gap closed. Once you see it closed, so the curtain is down. Cameron Riley from Silver and Golden is also the scorer. Let's go Cameron. And Carl Mills from Silver is also winning now. There's the front. Rushman is extending that lead. Or is he? Can Battersea close that gap? Battersea is giving cheers. Keeping it over.
He's going to. He's closing it. Good finish.
The last 15 metres is now 10 metres. Oliver Battersea is going right on the back of Brett Rushman. Brett Rushman is still leading. Battersea is coming. It's 4 metres.
Great race.
It's 4 metres.
A good finish. Wow.
It's 3 metres.
Wow, flying.
Comes out. It's on straight. Oliver Battersea finishing like an absolute train.
Excuse me. Cheers.
Rushman's
Thanks.
going to hang on for second.
No.
Oliver Battersea, 3:35. 14:14 for Battersea, 14:17 for Rushman. And now everybody is finishing like an absolute train down this home straight. Spectators keep bringing support for him. They're crushing their personal best. And they need your support to get them across the line. Let's go, gents. Highgate is going through. Mobile Oxford University athletes going through.
He wasn't having high in there.
Oliver Ray going through as well. Let's go all the way. The African Violet of Loughborough. Tom Chandler going through here. 2 athletes. Let's go, Tom. Henry Silverstein also across the line where the Hurricanes Wimbledon best. And finishing with an absolute stormer. It's James Sweetson, let's go James! Marshall, Milton Keynes and James as well at great race. Paced it well and finished with a storming last 400.
Debris offense.
That rounds off race 5. We're going to